Roundabouts are a form of intersection where all traffic moves in one direction around a central island. Each entry point to a roundabout is marked with a yield sign, so drivers don't necessarily have to stop when entering. In the city of San Luis Obispo, you can find some roundabouts on Tank Farm Road and Rigetti Ranch. We are going to talk about the design, disbenefits, and most importantly, benefits of roundabouts.
The design of roundabouts are dependent on the volume of traffic that flows through the intersection. Roundabouts are divided into three categories of mini, single lane, and multi-lane. Mini roundabouts are used for traffic volumes of up to 15,000 vehicles per day. They typically have a theoretical entry speed of 15 to 20 miles per hour and one entrance lane. The roundabout intersection itself is to have a diameter of 45 to 90 feet with a non-raised, fully traversable island. Single-lane roundabouts are designed similar to mini roundabouts but allow for a traffic volume of up to 25,000 vehicles per day and an entry speed of 20 to 25 miles per hour. This is due to the larger diameter of 90 to 100 feet, including the raised central island, which often consists of a traversable apron for semi-trucks or other large vehicles. Multi-lane roundabouts allow for the highest volume of traffic of 45,000 vehicles per day and 25 to 30 mile per hour entrance speed. Their diameter is to be of 150 to 220 feet or 200 to 300 feet depending on if designed with 2 lanes or 3 lanes. Multi-lane roundabouts also include a raised central island with traversable apron. Because of the frequency of crashes is directly correlated to the traffic volume and severity is tied to speed. Limiting the oncoming speed of high-volume roundabouts is crucial, although actual speeds are often less than theoretical design speeds due to yielding and decelerating into the turn.
Creating a roundabout comes with a fair amount of disbenefits, which is why they are not a commonly used intersection. First, the cost of construction for a roundabout is typically $150,000 to $500,000, which is significantly more than a signal or stop sign intersection. This is because roads are initially built for four-way intersections, so a lot more reconstruction is required in building a roundabout. Also, roundabouts can be confusing and intimidating to pedestrians. Walkways are not always clearly defined, and pedestrians can be forced to walk longer distances around the roundabout. Drivers too get intimidated by roundabouts. Since they are not as common as signal or stop sign intersections, drivers will typically get confused when approaching a roundabout, which can lead to slowdowns in traffic or accidents. Roundabouts also have a number of restrictions on where they can be constructed. For example, roundabouts can't be built near signalized intersections due to the chance of backup at the signal. They also can't be built in areas with steep grades or bad topography, or in areas with high volumes of pedestrians and bikers.
There are many benefits to roundabouts that outweigh the disadvantages. Imagine a crash at a stop control intersection. The cars will most likely be colliding head-on or perpendicularly. Now imagine a crash in an intersection. The cars will most likely create a smaller angled collision crash. This reduces the severity of the crash. Based on WashDOT data, roundabouts improve safety by reducing injury crashes by 75%, fatality crashes by 90%, and pedestrian collisions by 40%. Overall, roundabouts reduces all collisions by 37%. This is due to the nature of roundabouts' low travel speeds. Additionally, drivers will not feel the rush to be delayed, thus not speeding into the intersection. Although many users, pedestrians, cyclists, drivers, are confused on the functionality of the roundabout, this problem can be easily solved. Agencies and educators can work together to teach users how to use roundabouts. For those earth lovers, roundabouts are environmentally friendly. The center island can be landscaped for aesthetic features. Roundabouts also reduces pollution and noise pollution. Although roundabouts have a higher initial cost, they are cost-effective long-term. There is no cost for traffic signal or yearly maintenance for roundabouts. In any major disasters like a power outage or evacuation, roundabouts are still able to operate, unlike a signalized intersection.
Roundabouts as a whole can be divided in 3 different categories: mini, single, and multi-lane, and reduces all collisions by 37% due to the lower entry speeds and design of the intersection. Although roundabouts' initial cost is much higher than a traditional intersection, the long-term benefits in cost and life outweighs it all. We love roundabouts.
Hope you love it too.